Good evening, everyone. This is Gavin, and this is my second video. So, this time, my topic is why should we cast our vote in India? While there are a few people who genuinely cast their vote, but most of the people sit back and relax on the voting day. And some people are cajoled into voting for a particular candidate itself. The importance of election is lost in the hustle and bustle of the city life. While we sit and complain about this and that and give suggestion that this government should come, that government should that come, we become critics. But the election comes and goes with half of the population not even bothering to pay attention for it. The highest turned out number of votes was in the 2014 Lok Sabha elections. That was nearly 66%. This means that round off to half of the population of our country did not exercise their right to vote. Nearly after 70 years of independence, oh my god, 70 years, India has still not proved itself to be in control and order. This is not the fault of only leaders and politicians, it is also the fault of us people who have not chose the right leader. We are bound to these traditional values and ethics which is making our country, which is leading for our country's downfall. So we need to choose a leader in such a way that is going to take our country forward. Now that we have chosen the right leader, we need to give him some time to take our country forward. Nowadays, politics is only wound up with frivolous matters rather than paying attention for the upliftment of poor, women's security, the Indian traffic, and many more. So there are 5 reasons for you to vote. Usually when you Google it, you might get more, but these are the 5 main reasons that I am giving you tonight. So the first reason is that it's our right. Being a democratic country, India stands on the foundation of elections. This constitution, the parliament, the legislature, everything is of the people, by the people, and for the people. This was said by my inspirer, late former president of US, Dr. Abraham Lincoln. So our constitution grants us the right to vote. Once we have this right to vote, after the age of 18, the universal adult franchisee, which means that any person, no matter what gender, caste, creed, after the age of 18, an eligible candidate gets the right to vote. Once we have this right to vote, we will be called the agents of change. What do I mean by that? Once with this right to vote, we can actually change our leaders. Suppose I'm not happy with a candidate who's been ruling in my constituency. Me, along with people who have the same mentality as mine, can change our leader. But if I don't cast my vote, or if any one of us don't cast our vote, chances of him coming back to the power is more. That means that another 5 years of torture. So we can choosing a right leader is in the hands of us individuals. Third, each and every vote counts. When I was researching about this topic, when I asked the elderly people, most of the people in the IT field said that मेरे वोट में 1% वोट नहीं किया तो चलता है, कुछ भी नहीं होगा. But trust me, if your attitude changes from my vote does not make a difference to my vote thus makes a difference, then we can achieve a great height, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth, it's called NOTA, that is none of the above. What do I mean by that? It is the fourth option. Suppose there are 3 candidates in my constituency, I'm not happy with any of them, so this is the fourth option that is available in the electronic voting machine or the EVM. That is, when I choose this none of the above option, when I again researched about this NOTA, most of the people said that your vote gets wasted. That is not that they are in a wrong perception. Actually, the none of the above vote also counts. Suppose this forms the majority, none of the above votes form the majority. The government has understood that the election commission understands that these candidates are not good, and the party with the next number of votes after the none of the above comes into the power. Lastly, I want you to know about our Indian history. That is, for nearly 200 years, the Britishers have ruled over us. That is, they came to India in 1600 as traders, and they gave us freedom in the midnight of 1947. So 200 plus years of their ruling. Trust me, our Indian freedom fighters have worked a lot for our freedom, for our right to vote, for our right to choose our leader. They do not expect us to put the garlands on their statues or do puja for their statues and all those things. We can honor them by casting our vote for a better India. Thank you one and all. Lastly, I would like to conclude my speech by quoting off my inspirer, Dr. Abraham Lincoln, that is, ballot is more powerful than bullet. Thank you. This is Gagan signing off.